Welcome to the summer house. It is such a beautiful day today. I've done all the prep. We've talked about transition, we've talked about colour, we've talked about cools and warms, and now it is time to put the flowers into our classic round urn design of flowers. Perfectly balanced, not so perfect that you would be cheating nature, because don't forget that nature is the best colourist in the world and she grows the best things, and sometimes there might be a little bit that's a little bit too high, a little bit too low, doesn't matter. Now, it's cool based, I've already said that. I'm now going to put some lovely white flowers into it. Don't forget that that's quite cool or neutral, and this will be perfect. I should have 6 of these. They're all cut to just about the same length as the foliage, and it's just a matter of getting these and just pushing those into there. Now what you do on this side, you have to put on this side. There might be some of you out there looking and thinking, oh, what? This isn't quite right, Astar. This is for a round bowl. Now from there, we need to put another one into there, remembering that line that runs through. What you do there, you do there. What you do there, you need to bring over into the other side and nestle those flowers down into there. And I've got one more left. If you've got an uneven number into what is a sort of a round form, which is pretty much as whole as you can get, what you can do is just push your flowers to one side and then put that into there. The other thing is, when you're placing your flowers, if you want a bit more movement, just have some of the flowers up a little bit and some of them a bit lower. Now I've got all these big round fat forms in here. I actually now need to diffuse it. Remember I said that if you've got a big heavy form, your eye just goes straight into there and it goes clunk, especially with white. So what you now need to do, it's called transition, and that's the transition where, and I'll turn that round so that you can see it, your eye hits that little point there, it comes into a slightly bigger point, and then it steps into a great big round point. So your eye floats in and your eye floats out. So always remember that when you're doing any kind of design, just make sure that you've got small, medium and large forms, just to make the eye work a little bit harder. So I've put that on that side, I'll put that on that side. I've got 2 left, so I might as well just put one down into there and then just bend that down in amongst your foliage, and I'll do the same on the other side. Push that into there like that. Now, oh yeah, it is looking good, isn't it? Right, I've got another form, because that there is still a bit too heavy for my liking. I've got 2 of these sort of artificial agapanthus things. I know everything I've used so far is artificial, but I just wanted to do this so that we could come back and use it as a teaching module that we can look at should we need it again. Right, let's push that into there, like, oh, now look what's happening. So we've got all this big form here, and then we've got this little puffy bit up there, which is starting to give us a little bit of visual interest. Right, you've got that there. What I would suggest is I would put the other one on that side like that. Now that is looking good. If you wanted to, you could bring in another form. I love these little succulenty things. Bring one down into there, if I can get that into there. And you're probably thinking, crikey, she hasn't left herself much room. And you would be correct. Right, that can go into there, and that looks quite interesting too. Bring that little rose up into there to go into there. I've got one on that side, so I'll bring another one in and over to that side. Oh yes, I'm liking that. And then I've got these lotus pods, and I just thought that if we put those into there, up onto the top, that would give us a little bit more visual interest, and then just push that down into there. So the more textures that you use in your design, the better it's going to be. I'll just push that down into there, and then I'll bring this one over to here. And if you wanted to, from there you could put that up into there like that. Or what you could do, if you wanted to really start to go a bit sort of like visually more interesting, you could just sort of like bring that down into the container like so that your eye hits that and it sort of like floats up into there. How quick and easy is that? Now, the reason I've spent so much time on this round classic design is that once you have mastered that, the sky of design is your oyster. That is exactly the same process as if you were making a bouquet of flowers. We'll get into this in due course, and the next time I see you, we'll look at putting flowers into a warm-based warm-based urn of flowers. I hope I have been of assistance to you. It's been my pleasure, and I will see you again soon.